Welcome to Calio at the National Children's Advocacy Center. Calio is the leading source of authoritative research, resources, and other materials that promote evidence-based practice and the multidisciplinary coordinated response to child maltreatment. This video is part of our Calio website tutorials and will demonstrate how to search the registered Calio collection. Calio is an openly accessible resource. However, some of our materials require a username and password for access. In order to access the full collection of Calio, which includes all of the EBSCO databases, one must log in. That is here on the right-hand corner where it says Login. We log in, username, password, log in, and you will see in our search bar, search all subscriptions and open access collections. This is now going to give you the full Calio experience, and you will have access to all of the articles that we subscribe to. Starting our search, start with child abuse and search. We now have, as you can see, over 1 million results. That seems to be a little bit excessive. So in order to pare this down a little bit, we will use the word and join it with another search term, maltreatment. When Calio now performs this search, it's going to look for both child abuse and maltreatment in the article itself. This should cut down our results considerably, and it does. If you see now, 161, 477. Now, should you be looking for more results, if you were looking for, let's say, some very specific topic, you might want to use the word or. Child abuse or maltreatment is going to look for records that contain either one of these words, and that will actually make your results larger. So if you remember, just with child abuse, we had over 1 million. If we do child abuse or maltreatment, it gives us still over 1 million, but a greater number. So something to remember when you're searching and you can't find the articles that you are looking for, using the words and or will also help to filter your results. You may also filter results by using things like source type. You can limit it to just academic journals, magazines, reviews, books, news. You can also do it by time. Past 12 months, past 5 years, past 10 years. When you are looking at academic journals and scientific research, it is always good to remember that usually anything within the past 5 years is considered relevant. You can also check this as peer-reviewed. Peer-reviewed is the gold standard in scientific research. You can also click the full text button, which will allow anything that we have that you have access to in a full text capacity. And as you can see, we now dropped from 1 million down to 570. When looking at the record, there is a button that says Access Options. When you click that, it will give you the opportunity to go and read the full text. As you can see, we have full access to this open access article. Download the PDF. Sometimes, as you see here, you can just go directly to the PDF. Once we are in a PDF, you have the opportunity, the upper right-hand corner, you can cite this article, you can download this article, and you are also able to email this article to yourself. You are also able, by clicking on the title itself, will take you into the Calio record, which gives you those similar tools as well. The cite, the download, and the email button. Now, as EBSCO is our carrier for all of our databases, when you perform a search, it looks at all of EBSCO's databases. However, when EBSCO gives you the results, they are only going to allow you access to those subscriptions that Calio has. If that article does not have a blue access box, it means that Calio does not have access to that specific article. Another way to limit your results is here under the Relevance button. You can choose how to sort the information that you're given by either relevance, date of the newest article, or date of the oldest article. Using the Advanced Search button, you are able to limit your search by author, title, subject terms, the journal title, and it gives you 3 separate query boxes. As you can see, we used child abuse or maltreatment. By using the advanced, we can actually search that way as well. Should you have any questions or require additional assistance, please feel free to contact us.